I just want to use all my experience and my contacts that I've made over the years with, obviously, I've got a good rapport with the Republicans and Governor-elect Justice, and, I just want to be part of the process, not part of the problem. I think we have a tremendous opportunity and a tremendous challenge. Obviously, we've never been in this position before. There was only 12 Democrats left, and I still think I have some things to offer, and I can be part of the process.
Senator, is it the responsibility of the minority to be the faithful opposition and to stand against what the majority is trying to do, or is it the responsibility of the minority to see where there is common ground and work with the majority? Which is it, or is it a combination thereof?
Well, it's a combination of the above, and I think if you look back in this current election, the people have expressed an interest that they want their political figures to go to Charleston and be part of the process, not part of the problem. I don't intend to be a fire and hell brimstone minority leader. I'm going to work across the aisles. I'm going to use my contacts to, get the state going in the right direction. I think I've, got a well-balanced approach, and I've chaired 3 committees, and I'm retired and have the time. So, I get there early and I stay late. I'm not afraid of a 14-hour work day, and I'm ready to get to work, and I just hope we can all come to a consensus soon. The majority of us, or the half of us, have come to a consensus, and we're waiting to hear from a few others, and we hope to get this thing going and start work right now.
Well, that's the question, because there will be 12 Democratic senators in the Senate, and you would need at least 7. Where are you? Do you have enough votes to be elected in caucus as the minority leader?
Well, including myself, I have 6 committed votes. I've contacted all the senators, all 12. Three others have been very complimentary and supportive. They just, they're waiting to make a decision. I can respect that. Senator Jeffries, that's going to be his first vote. He wants to be sure that he makes the right vote. Waiting back for 3 others. I've contacted them. I haven't heard back, but I'm anxiously awaiting their input, and I'm anxious to get going.
Is there some? We were just talking earlier with Ed Gaunch and Mitch Carmichael, and anyway, there is when you have a number of elected officials, there's a difference. There's a different view. I think the Senate Republicans are, and they challenge me on that, but I think there's a conservative to moderate group, and then there's a more conservative group. Is it the same in the Senate, where you have like a conservative, like you have a moderate left group, which I would call you, like a moderate left, and then a more left group in the Senate, do you think?
I think you're right. I think all of us have our different philosophies, but I think in this upcoming session we've got fiscal responsibilities, and that's pretty evident, and we've got to work with the governor's office and the Republicans. We've got to work hand in hand, but whoever's minority leader, it's their responsibility also to point out if things are not going just as they think they should. I don't want to be argumentative or hellfire and brimstone, but I'm able to do that. I think that I can be strong when I need to be. I can be compassionate when I need to be, but I think we all got to roll up our sleeves and start working towards jobs and turning this economy around.
Senator, you've been chair of Finance Committee. You've been around a long time. What is this session going to look like in terms of crafting a budget, which you've already heard that the new governor doesn't want to do tax increases, the majority in the Senate doesn't want to do tax increases, the majority in the House doesn't want to do tax increases. How tough is it going to be to craft a budget?
It's going to be very tough, and I think when we all get together and lay it out on paper, numbers aren't going to lie to you. We're going to find out we have a bottom line, and we've got to meet the needs of this state. And in order to do that, you're going to need general revenue. Now, I hope we can turn this economy around fast enough that we won't have to raise taxes, but I think that, the people out there know the situation we're in, and if we can craft some kind of general revenue enhancement with triggers on it that, when the economy starts to turn, then those things come off, and we've done that before. We did that back in the early 90s with Governor Caperton. And I think there are several ways that we can approach this, but we got to do it reasonable. And, the election rhetoric is behind us. I think the people who spoke very clearly, they don't want anybody going down there bitching and bickering or, arguing, and they want results.
All right,
and
well,
they deserve it.
Senator Roman Prezioso, Democrat Marion County, and candidate for minority leader in his caucus of what will be 12. Senator, good to talk to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Javi.